YouTube? This is Robert from Hotheads coming to you with a Amazonas deck profile. It's a pretty fun deck, very versatile, and usually keeps your opponents on their toes. So we'll start with the monsters. We have 3 Amazonas Princesses, 3 Swordwomans, 3 Sages, 2 Queens, 2 Tigers, 2 Spies, 2 Paladins, 2 Trainees, and 1 Baby Tiger.
That's just like standard for Amazonas, right?
Yep, just a standard base Amazonas deck. We go into the magic cards with 3 Amazonas Call. When you play it, you get to search your deck for an Amazonas card, put it into your hand or graveyard. Remember, it also goes into the graveyard as well, so in case you got stuff that you need just to be pitched into there. The secondary effect is that you can banish it from the grave and then target one of your Amazonas monsters. That monster can attack all of your opponent's monsters once, and only that monster can attack.
Right. Rob's got a pretty spicy combo. He beat a lot of boards with today, so he's going to show us what that little combo looks like later.
Follow into 2 Fighting Spirits, 2 Heirlooms, 2 Spellcasters, 2 Scapegoats, 2 Polys, and 1 Fusion Recovery or Fusion Reserve, depending on which way you want to play it. Amazonas Willpowers, 2. And then one of the newer cards, Amazonas Onslaught, allows you to special summon your Amazonas monsters once per turn during the battle phase. And if an Amazonas monster battles, banish the card it battles. If the card gets destroyed, you can special summon the Amazonas from the grave. Deck, we have the fusions. We are running the fusions. 3 Tigers. 3 Ligers, I'm sorry. And then 3 Empresses. You can exchange 1 Liger and 1 Empress for whatever you're choosing. Rank 4s are great. This is a great rank 4 spam.
Which fusion would you say you're going to the most?
Empress for the most part. Liger is very situational. Liger if you want to just clear a good board. Empress is more for protection, or if you want to spam the board. We have 2 Bagustas.
Number 41.
Great card, especially if you go first. You're most likely going to have 2 rank 4s on the field. Play him in defense mode, wait it out, and next turn just go in for the kill.
And that was
Utopia, and then Lightning. Staple rank 4 cards. Then Link Monsters. Great Link Monsters. Mrs. Radiant.
all Earths.
Every monster in this deck, excluding Utopia, Earth monsters. Playing a Scapegoat, 2 Mrs. Radiant. Most Amazonas monsters, you're going to have 2 or 3 on the field, Mrs. Radiant. And I'll show you combos to go in and out of Mrs. Radiant.
You said you once put in the 3 Mrs. Radiants at one time, correct?
Yep. 3 Mrs. Radiant in one turn, not difficult. We have a Binary Sorcerer and then a Gaia Saber. Gaia Saber is a really big surprise card. I played a couple of people today and they were so shocked to see a Gaia Saber, especially at a 2600, not including Mrs. Radiance's boosts. Really good for beating over things that are a little too strong for Amazonas.
So it's a nice way to catch people off guard, right?
Yep.
So show me real fast this this combo with Onslaught attacking all monsters that I just kept seeing you do today.
Your one of your go-to combos revolves Amazonas Princess and Amazonas Call. When Princess gets normal or special summon, you search your deck for an Amazonas spell or trap card. If you don't have Call in your hand, search for Call. If you do have Call in your hand, just go into Onslaught. And then search Call for whatever situational card you'll need. Best thing, especially if you go to, second, and you have Call active, you banish your Amazoness Call. Usually you want to attack with an Amazoness Princess, because when she attacks, you can send one Amazoness card from your hand or on the field to the graveyard to special summon one Amazoness from your deck. For the most part, you want to go for Amazoness Queen first. There will be situations where you'll go for other things because they do always get summoned in defense mode. So be mindful for piercing damage, because a lot of Amazoness monsters have very low defense. But once Amazoness Queen hits the field, all your Amazoness cards cannot be destroyed by battle. So if this chick can attack all your monsters, or your opponent's monsters, she can't be destroyed by battle. You may take damage, but you can also equip her with, let's say...
I think this is like my favorite card from your deck, so show them what you do here.
Let's say you have Amazoness Heirloom equipped to her, and you don't have, and you can't get into Queen for, let's say you only have 2, they're in your grave, whatever it is. Amazoness Heirloom counts as a Queen, because your Amazoness monsters can't be destroyed once by battle. So you have to be a little more strategic. So you banish this, have her attack everything, banish all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Your opponent goes, and they're just sitting there like, what do I do now? I played against a Totally Awesome deck today. 2 Totally Awesomes, 1 Me Star Boy, this combo. Guy didn't know what to do.
Right, like guys, this combo is straight sick. It's what people just don't see it coming. You banish the call. You've already got this on the field, which people hardly read it, because, I mean, look at the text. You know,
it's a lot.
People see the text, they don't even read it. The thing is, you know, you banish anything they battle. They don't have to win the battle. They don't have to survive the battle. As long as they battle, they banish. And then we equip them with Heirloom, so they can't be destroyed once. And if you got your opponent's monsters in defense mode, like the guy he said with the Totally Awesome, he walled up because he didn't really know what to do. So he had 5 monsters in defense mode, and he just swung, banish, swing, banish, swing, banish. And he was like, end my turn. And it was like, what are you going to do now? It was just so crazy.
Be mindful that Amazoness Princess's effect, or other effect, is that whenever she attacks, so if you're swinging at 5 monsters, you can pitch 5 other Amazoness cards. It doesn't have to be the monsters. Let's say you swing with Heirloom, you use Heirloom's ability, pitch Heirloom. Special summon another Amazoness monster in defense mode. It doesn't matter which one, honestly. Most of the time, when you just want fodder, Baby Tiger. Baby Tiger is going to be the greatest fodder ever. People swing at it, don't swing at it, it doesn't matter. This thing just wrecks for no reason. Amazon Onslaught's on the field, attack it. Sure, it's going to get banished. Don't want to attack it. I'm just going to boost it up. But I'll show you why it gets boosted up later. So you attack, you pitch the Baby Tiger, summon anything else. Let's say a Paladin. You special summon this guy from the hand or graveyard whenever a Amazoness monster is normal or special summon. This guy keeps coming back.
So that's not once per turn.
It is a once per turn.
It's once per turn. Okay.
It's a once per turn, but you can continuously do it once per turn.
But it's not a hard once per turn, essentially.
It is a hard once per turn. Once per turn.
Check out. I can always cut this out. So
if you special summon it with Amazoness Princess's effect, you can special summon it again later on with its own effect.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay.
So let's say this is your board after you attack. Just pitch these 2 guys off for Mrs. Radiant. You get a nice little boost. You can get whatever back from your grave. Usually you want to go for like a queen or a spy just for the special summons. Next turn, whenever you go for another Amazoness monster, this Baby Tiger is going to come right on back. Use it again for another Mrs. Radiant. You can use it for going from Mrs. Radiant into Gaia Saber. Is a big surprise for people. And usually you can get like that shock value out of it and like, oh, what am I going to do? The Call's ability goes to any Amazoness monster. So you can spam any Amazoness monster's ability. For example, let's say you have Amazoness Sage. And you're fighting a guy who has a back row like there's no tomorrow. Give Amazoness Call to Amazoness Sage. She can attack every monster once per turn. If she survives the battle, she's popping a card. Essentially, you can pop 5 cards if she survives the battle. If your opponent has a lot of strong monsters, go for Amazoness Swordswoman. They take all battle damage involving this card. Give her Call, swing at all your opponent's strong monsters. They're taking the damage. Fought a Blue Eyes deck. Guy had 3 Blue Eyes. That's 45. Wait, 45? 45.
Was she 15?
Yeah, she's 15. That's 4,500 your opponent just took from you attacking. Then your opponent has to decide, do I want to attack this? If you have Onslaught on the field, you're banishing everything, so they're not even going to swing back.
Alright.
Another good saver card, if you have Amazon as Queen and Amazon as Tiger on the field.
Get a shot of that beautiful mug.
Again, Queen protects all your monsters from battle.
And then Tiger gets boosted up, correct?
Tiger gets 400 attack for every Amazoness monster on the field. Tiger has to be the first Amazoness monster to be attacked. So if it can't be destroyed by battle, you have a good wall.
You got a little lock here.
Yeah. Now, mind you, all these guys could be targeted as of right now. Amazoness Empress does the same thing as Queen, whereas battle, but she also protects from card effects. So essentially, Empress is a better version of Queen. If you can play Queen, play Queen.
Anything else you want to say about your deck or no?
It's very situational. You don't have to always go for call, although once you have all the calls in the grave, Baby Tiger's attack goes up by 100 for every Amazoness card, not just monsters. So later in the game, this guy becomes a beater. Easily 2,000 or more. If you have willpowers on the field, whenever an Amazoness monster attacks, they gain 1,000 boost, having 2 stacks, so they'll get a 2,000 boost. Amazoness Spellcaster, awesome card. Targets, be mindful. Switches 2 monsters' original attack. Tiger's original attack, 1,100. Switch it for anything's original attack. They become 1,100, and Amazoness Tiger will still get the 400 boost. And of course, Village, gonna spam and rotate through your Amazoness monsters. You can definitely, when your opponent's turn, they destroy stuff, go to Princess, wreck everything you can. So, hope you guys like it. Enjoy.
Peace out, Rob. Good job.